Now the pattern tool is extremely powerful and very, very useful, and obviously saves us a lot of time. So you could equally go ahead and, sketch out another two legs and extrude them up, and that'll be fine. But that's time consuming. We're looking to be efficient. And plus we don't actually know what type of an angle that them two legs are at, because it's not given in the drawing sheet. And that's sometimes a hint in the drawing sheet to say, well, let SOLIDWORKS do that work for you. Let them do that calculation for you. So let's have a look at this, right? So we're looking to pattern that out. Now we can pattern in 2D, but we've already made a 3D object. So we're looking to pattern that. So we're using, again, our 3D features up here. Under linear pattern, you also have circular pattern, because I think it's kind of obvious we're pattern around a circle. So first thing it's looking for is the axis. What circle are you patterned around? So give it a curved edge, a circular edge. So that's what we've given it. Now it looks for the degrees. We'll not just put that in yet. But what it says is the number of incidents. How many copies do you want to make? Okay. Now this is including the original copy. So it's basically how many do you want altogether, including the original copy. I want 3. In here it's looking for the features, the pattern. There's a couple of ways we can select these. We can select the feature just by clicking there, okay, and you'll see it's starting to make 2 extra copies, including the one itself. It's picked up the right one, Boss Extrude 3. We can also expand our feature tree down and click them, just in case there was some things that weren't being highlighted that we needed to also include in the pattern. We can use that there, and we'll see that maybe a bit in other videos. It's coming up nicely for us at this stage. And what you want to do is you want to do equal spacing around the whole circle, and that's where SOLIDWORKS comes in and works out that angle of where them two are supposed to be. Okay, we're not patterning any bodies. We're looking just to pattern a feature, a 3D feature. We'll look at bodies maybe a little later towards the end of the course. You can, if you go instances to skip, you can click on, see these little purple instances that come up, and can skip one. So if you're doing a particular pattern but we're leaving certain instances out, you can flick between them two. So that's always useful. We're getting the full preview here. Sometimes we need to keep the geometry, okay, and we'll look at that in later videos. Sometimes that needs to be selected in order for, depending on how you originally sketched your piece, and will depend on whether you need to click that checkbox or not. But there we go. We've got our 3D model of that part. It looks lovely, looks very good. And if we were to go up and draw the 2D drawing sheet, we should get the exact same specification here, where we put these views in and measure them out. Okay, but we're just looking at 3D modeling for the first couple of weeks, and we'll start doing videos on 2D drawings later on. But there you go. Hopefully you've got this far. It's a basic part. A couple of little tricky bits about it, but it does get you used to some of the SOLIDWORKS features. Gets used to this feature tree, which is very useful. And you can see how we created our part. There is always more than one way to do one part. You could look at a revolve, possibly. If anyone wanted to try that, they could have a go at it. They might come across a couple of more complicated issues, maybe just with the original sketching of it, but it is an option. And yeah, this is just one way I did it. If you have any other ideas or comments, you can put them forward, maybe record your own video and let everyone else see how you did it. But that's exercise 1 complete.